Hello everyone, hope all of you have a great day. Today's topic is going to be about converting your foreign driver's license to Philippine and also traffic violations in the Philippines. What are the consequences and the fees? Well, last year, I think I made a video of this in the past. But anyway, last year when I went to the driver's license place here in Butuan City, converting my American driver's license, which actually I'm allowed to keep, so I don't have to surrender it. And to get my Philippines driver's license of cars and motorcycles, vehicles, how to drive them, permit to drive them here in the Philippines. This is the date. I have the paper here. This is the actual driver's license that I received because they didn't have any vinyl cover for the actual driver's license. Excuse me, this is the one. Okay, this was issued back in June the 1st, 2023. And this is what I had to keep in my wallet. And if they pulled me over to identify myself and prove that I have a driver's license in the Philippines, this piece of paper was the one I had to keep as long as I didn't get my other one. But finally I just got, about a month ago, looks like just like an American. It says the classifications where I'm allowed to drive. So good long time. Back then my wife also offered at the office where they issued this driver's license that what if we bring our own vinyl and use your machine and press it? I said no, because it has to be approved by them what kind of vinyl are you allowed to use. So anyway, long story short, we just gave up on it and was patiently waiting to get the real driver's license. Now, since then, throughout my travels, me and my wife going to different places in the Philippines, we got pulled over quite a few times. Sometimes by a military checkpoint, sometimes by police, and sometimes by, I think it's called land transportation. And we didn't do anything wrong, they just pointed their finger, pull over, randomly pulled people over. And what's funny, that the first time when I see this traffic stops, checkpoints, I see kilometers of backup cars and motorcycles on the side of the road, trucks. I asked my wife, what's going on? Why is suddenly all those vehicles pulled over? So all of them have issues, either no driver's license or no registration or something wrong. They're not supposed to be on the road. So they pulled over and waited out, sometimes for hours, before the checkpoints backed up and moved. Now in America it would be different, or in Europe too. They would call out the whole police department and with motorcycles and cars, go after them, each of them, and whatever they can catch and verify the paperwork. So a lot of people would be in trouble here. And I see that many of them, they pull over, I'm sure they don't have driver's license. Some of them don't even have a tag on, a license plate on the motorcycle or the vehicle. And they drive like that. That's why so many accidents happen here on a daily basis. And so back to traffic violations. One day I'm coming out of the mall. It was a rainy day. It was pouring real bad, and evening, so you could barely see. Well, cops are out on the road, in the middle of the road, and pulling just about everybody over. And I was one of the unlucky ones they pulled over. And I already know what's the problem. My truck can accommodate 3 people sitting in the front, but factory only provided 2 seat belts. So by law, I'm not allowed to have more than 2 people in the front. And we had a third person. So this young guy saw it. He had eyes, a vision like an eagle. Pulled us over, comes up, and he says, well, this is why I pulled you over. And I says, anyway, you could give us just a warning. No, my supervisor would not allow that. Well, I said, why not? This is my first time. And nope. So he took this driver's license from me and gave me this, looks almost like that. And I had so many days to come up with 1,000 pesos fine. And I couldn't pay it to him. I told some of my relatives here that what happened. They said, well, why don't you just give him some cash and he would let you go. And I was thinking about that, but that's bribery. And I sure don't want to lose my freedom here in the Philippines. You never know if the cop would take it or he would maybe arrest me right there on the spot. So I said, no, I'm just gonna go by the law. And went in. This was on a weekend. It went in beginning of the next week. Paid the fine, and then they stamped it. It shows they released it. They released this driver's license. And I was ready to go. But while they had this, I was still allowed to drive. But the second time, I think it goes up to 2,000. Third time, it's 6,000. And after that, they revoke your driver's license. You gotta be very careful. A license is very precious anywhere in the whole world. And then, so not too long ago, I received my real driver's license. Finally, they had vinyl. So, it was a short blog, short video, but I just want to let you guys know that be careful. Maybe not using the seat belt, but I strongly recommend the way the traffic is here, always wear your seat belt. I almost forgot to mention, this was when we went to immigration office quite some time ago, Davao. We're driving through the mountains. They had another checkpoint and they actually pulled us over. Again, we didn't do anything wrong, we didn't speed or anything, but I guess because they saw the license plate, here in the Philippines you have it in the front too, Florida only in the back, but they saw it in the front and they pulled us over and they asked what we're doing here. And we told them we were heading to the immigration office. And then he could have given me a ticket. The guy was pretty nice. I mean, we actually ended up talking a little bit after. He's checking out everything and laughing, and he said, have a safe trip and enjoy your day. Well, I was wearing flip-flops. I had my shoes with me, but they're uncomfortable on a near 8-hour drive. So I was wearing flip-flops, and I agreed with the person 100% sure that I shouldn't wear flip-flops because it's just not safe to drive. Even on motorcycles, you're not allowed to wear flip-flops. And but he checked, other than a driver's license, he checked tire tools. Well, I was surprised the last time I was asked that was when I lived in Europe, in Hungary. This was back when the Russians were ruling the country under communism. I did professional truck driving there, and that's where they were asking for spare tire. They actually checked my spare tire here too. And since mine considered as a light commercial truck, by law I have to have two those triangle shaped things that you put out on the road. When you have a flat tire, you break down. And one of them is like a glowing orange, the other one is a red. So orange goes in the front, the red goes in the back. They actually checked that too. Well, we had that, it came with the truck. And just saying to be ready for things like that. They're not discriminating against you, it's the law, you gotta have those things. All right? Okay? Thank you for your time, and all of you have a wonderful day.